Hi, Darlene, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. And you?
Well, very good. But here in
Okay.
Japan, it's a very good season to enjoy, how can I say, green wind there. Yeah, so nice. Yeah, good, best season. Because I
Right.
just come back 40 degrees Celsius, Cambodia. Yeah, nearly 3 weeks. Yeah, I stayed there. Yeah, very comfortable. Very good. Okay, thank you. Today,
Glad to hear
thanks
that.
for so much for joining to this session to deliver how to make a 1 minute presentation. The, uh, if you prepare uh, 1 minute times five presentation, it became ordinary presentation. So, is this a basis of the English presentation? Okay. Okay,
Okay.
shall we start? So, okay, this is what do you mean? The audience is your friends, the Asian students. There are two keywords. Please
Okay.
explain this one first.
So first, it says audience is your friends. It means when you start talking to them, you have to feel like you are talking with your friend. You have to be comfortable and smile. And Asian students, you have to know that they are not native English. Most of Asian students are EFL, so be mindful
Oh,
in
sorry.
your English.
Yeah, EFL. What does it stand for?
English for foreign language.
No,
As
English as a
as
foreign language.
okay, as foreign language.
Yeah,
So most are EFL, so be mindful on how you will use your words and what kind of words you are going to use.
yeah. Indeed, Korea or Taiwan, Korean, Taiwanese, Chinese, and also, uh, yeah, in other country like Cambodian also, they learn English as EFL. Uh, that means outside classroom they don't have any opportunity to speak English in a daily life, right? In
That's right.
Philippines, you learn English as a second language, right? You often
Yes.
use English. The kids also use English in a daily life,
Yes.
right?
That's right.
Yeah. So I have one question. When you write
Sure.
down some documents as the city hall, uh, the document was written in English or Tagalog or both.
Hence, there are documents that are written in English and there are documents that are written in Filipino. But in my experience, mostly are in English.
That's why. So English or document written in English is very familiar for all Filipino. Yeah,
Right.
English utilization circumstance is much better than EFL country. Okay, thank you. Let's move to the next page. Oh, okay. And
So,
okay, go on, please. Yeah.
okay. So firstly, when you are going to make a presentation, number one here is find an interesting topic. So the topic that you choose should be good for you, should be good enough for you. Because if you don't find it interesting, then it will be difficult for you to understand it. Okay. So firstly, when you are going to make a presentation, our number one here is find an interesting topic. So the topic that you will choose must be good or interesting enough for you. Because if you don't like your topic, then you will not understand it. Or, and if you don't understand it, your audience will not get what you mean.
Okay, yeah. Today you are going to use good sample, world news from NHK, right? Yeah.
Yes.
It's very easy for the high school and university level students to find something interesting regarding with their world use or international conference topic. Yeah, thank you. And after finding that one, what comes next?
Okay, so for example, a world news. You have to relate your topic to what is currently happening, like the news today. For example, this.
Okay, yeah. The okay, please read the bottom English. This one, yeah.
So according to the news, US, Egypt to resume aid delivery to Gaza through land crossing.
Okay, resume is a very difficult word. In other words, how did you say resume? Restart or
Mhm.
reopen or like that? Huh?
Yes.
Okay, and the main concept of this news is talking about the and how to help the food shortage, lack of food, how to help lack of food in Gaza area. The today's news, right? Today is 29. No, sorry, 19th of the August. Okay.
Okay. So shall we watch it?
Sorry, today is the 26th of August. Oh no no,
May. May.
May. Sorry, May. Okay, go on please.
Okay. Let's watch this video
Okay.
here.
The United States and Egypt have agreed to resume aid delivery into Gaza through a land crossing. The White House said President Joe Biden spoke by phone with Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi on Friday. The Egyptian side also announced the agreement. The deal will enable aid provided by the United Nations to be delivered on a provisional basis through the Kerem Shalom crossing. The UN says serious food shortages are continuing in Gaza as the Rafah crossing between Egypt and southern Gaza has been closed since the Israeli military began ground operations. Aid deliveries through a U.S.-built temporary pier on the coast of Gaza began on May 17th. The U.S. Defense Department said Thursday that 506 tons of aid had been distributed since this initiative began. But the Wall Street Journal says this is roughly equivalent to 71 truckloads, far below the initial target of 90 truckloads a day. The newspaper also says this amount is only about 15% of the estimated minimum daily need for a population of more than 2 million people.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you. Yeah. So it's. I'm afraid it's too difficult for the ordinary university level, high school level students to catch up, to understand whole thing. But with the support of video, we can understand what they want to share with us the, in the field of the world peace area. Yeah.
That's right.
How,
And
how to use this one?
so let's go back to the previous slide. So remember, you can use AI to modify your script when it comes to showing facts to your audience.
Yeah.
And
So modify script means the one of the big aim is to break down it in short sentences. Yeah. To understand correctly. Yeah. Okay. Show me this one. Okay. Thank you. Modify. What kind of prompt did you use?
in here, to be able to have a good prompt, to be able to have a good answer from an AI, you have to make use of a good and well-written prompt like this. Modify it using short sentences with basic English
Okay,
in bullet point style.
modify it using short sentences. Okay, very important. And with basic English.
Mhm.
modify 要約してください it using short sentences with basic English 基本単語で bullet point style could you please change the date into the to date
26.
26 okay yes 26 thank you yeah go on please yeah and
Okay.
there are but after modifying that there are lots of the information you have reduced and pick up the only important part to
Mhm.
deliver the fact. Yeah.
So you only have 5 minutes to present. Now you ask yourself, if I read or if I memorize all of these, can I do it in 5 minutes? Obviously, the answer is no. That's why you have to think carefully and choose the most important things in this bullet point. So we already highlighted it. So let me read it for you.
Thank you.
Fir- Firstly, the United States and Egypt will restart aid delivery to Gaza through land crossing. So this is important because this is the news headline. So everything roots from here. Next, this action addresses a severe food shortage in Gaza. So this sentence might be a little difficult. Like some students might not know, what do you mean address a severe food shortage? So as a good presenter, you have to change these words into something that you or and your friends could understand. So later you will see.
Okay. Thank you. And Zareen, this action addresses a severe food shortage in Gaza. Uh, when the students, high school students, university students, when they think about their friends' listening ability, so what's what sentences should be designed for them? Could you
Mhm.
please rewrite this one by using the more easy word for their friends? Because of
So
the friends understanding is audience understanding is very important when doing the presentation. So
okay.
this action help. Okay, please
Mhm.
write down. Okay,
So
this.
if I would rewrite
Mm,
this, I would I would say this action
mm,
helps
mm.
in the lack of food in Gaza.
Oh,
So both of these sentences have the same meaning, but they are written in two different forms.
mm.
One is one may be a little more difficult, and this one is like more friendly because I think everyone can understand
Okay,
this.
focusing on the audience conscious. The
Mhm.
whether audience can understand or not, it's a very important part of the presentation. That's why. Thanks so much.
Okay.
Okay.
And next one that we highlighted are these. So this is about 15% of the daily need for over 2 million people in Gaza. And yeah, lastly, Israeli forces continued their offensive in Rafah on Friday. Now that you have already chosen your facts, it's time to add your own opinion. So here, let's say you out of one, two, three, four. So let's say out of the four most important, you chose this. You chose two. Three. Only three. Now that you have your facts, it's time for you to think. What do you think about the news? What is your opinion about the news?
Okay, finally, the modifying just adapt to the audience, friends understanding. So the presenter have to prepare their own opinion. Okay, why?
Because you are presenting in order to change something that you know could be for a good purpose. Now, if you are just telling the facts, it's like you just recreated what the news said.
Okay,
And that is not the goal of the presentation.
okay, I understand. Okay, very you hit the spot. The presenter is much differ from announcer or news anchor. Presenter have their own opinion and
Mm-mm.
responsibility to deliver their their thought. Okay.
Mm. So, for example, in here it says change,
Hmm.
adapting to your friend's listening ability.
Uh,
So,
and it's not the opinion part. It's explain of the modifying the factor
mm,
part. Okay.
yes, so
Yeah.
your facts should be understandable. Your facts should be interesting. Like, imagine if you go to Disneyland. How are you going to tell that to your friend? Are you going to say, I went here, I rode this, I took pictures? No, right? You want to tell how excited you are.
Okay.
Now, you tell your opinion about that.
Okay. Move to the page 6. Yeah. Okay. Just focusing on the your opinion part. Could you please read carefully?
Okay, so now that we are done with the facts, we could also add more. For example,
Hmm.
this. Israel has been using lack of food to weaken their target. It's called food weapon. This is another fact that you could add to be more detailed. Now, again, it's time for your opinion. Let me read for you. I strongly disagree with a new food weapon to use daily food to kill children and women. In Ukraine, power plants are attacked and the cold weather is used as a weapon. Now, we have a responsibility to know about such situations. Knowing what is happening is important. This knowledge will lead us to the next step. What could be the next step? Okay,
Okay.
so that is how you could make your own opinion out of the facts that were given to you.
Hmm. Thanks so much. So the finally you made the presentation from the world news, but last last step you perfectly make a new one. Okay,
Mm,
that should be shared with the audience, high school students or Asian university students. Very understandable. And okay, please show number 3, page number 3. Okay, showing one picture. Uh, you are presenter. Please, you understand what's?
mhm.
Can you do the presentation by without any
One.
script now?
All right. Okay. I will try my best.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Ready,
So
set. This is the final version. Yeah, okay. The most
this.
important thing that to understand what I should deliver to the audience while showing this picture. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, be relaxed.
All right.
Okay.
So
Okay, ready? Three, two, one, go.
this is a picture from a world news entitled U.S. Egypt to resume aid delivery into Gaza through land crossing. We have heard the news that the US and Egypt are sending help when it comes to the food restoration in Gaza.
Yeah.
This is a good news, but we have to understand that Israel is using lack of food as a weapon to weaken their targets in Gaza. And that is very sad because children and women and old people are dying. Now, I want to tell you that I completely disagree with such actions. I believe that at times like these, in wars like these, we have to maintain peace. For example, in Ukraine, power plants are also destroyed.
Power plant was destroyed. It means use the cold weather as a weapon to kill the people there. Yeah. Okay, go on.
Okay, that's right. So in Ukraine, the power plants are destroyed, and since the power plants are not working, the cold weather is also used as a weapon to make the people suffer there. So this is very sad, and I think every one of us should be aware in such situations.
Your own opinion, your own opinion part. Could you
Okay.
give me a message again? This
All
part.
right.
Yeah.
So in the your opinion part, I strongly disagree with a new food weapon that is used to kill people in Gaza. For example, there is also, in Ukraine, the people are also suffering when their power plants were destroyed. Now there, the cold weather is used as a weapon to kill and make people suffer. We have a responsibility to know about these very bad situations because knowing what is happening is important, and this knowledge will lead us to our next step.
Thanks.
Okay, and always remember that you don't really have to say the exact same words from your script. Just like what Dr. Kageto and I did, even though it's not a part of the script, we say it anyway. The most important thing is that you keep your main core message. So, no matter how you say it, no matter what words you use, it's fine. Just always think of your core message and make sure the thought and the idea are all the same. I strongly disagree with a new food weapon to use food daily to kill children and women. In Ukraine, power plants are attacked, so the cold weather is used as a weapon to kill people. We have the responsibility to know about such situations because knowing what is happening is important. And This knowledge will lead us to the next step. Thank you so much too. Goodbye and good luck everyone.